Welcome back to another episode of the Final Whistle presented by Ikonik Print. Joining me is the color voice of your Surrey Eagles, Liam Higgs. And for the first time ever in this show, we have two guests joining us here as we are joined by the brothers Buckley. Both Danny and Benny have been so kind to join us with their time. Fellas, appreciate you guys joining us here.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
All right, fellas, first question. It's a dual-ended question. We'll start off big with a fan question. From Instagram at Sean Leary, who is the better Chell player?
I'll take this one. I feel like it's got to be me. We have a little league going. I was the first winner of that, so I feel like that speaks for itself.
Well, I ask everyone this. Is a very important question. What's the go-to pregame routine to get yourselves ready for a game?
Pre-game routine, nap in the morning, get here, play some sewer ball, stretch, get the meetings going. A lot of sewer ball for the Surrey Eagles.
Yeah, a lot of sewer. I feel like, I hit it right there on the head. I'm a nap guy before. Usually maybe watch some film and then stretch, get ready to go. So.
Also, I got to say, shout out La Liga. I got to be the academic advisor for the Chilliwack Flying Shoe, and it was that was quite the weekend, to put it that way. We had fun that weekend. Next question here. You two grew up playing hockey together back on Rhode Island. What's the funniest little brother versus big brother story that still comes up when the family gets together?
Probably got to think about that one. I mean, there's a lot of funny moments with us. We got a lot of siblings kind of in a tight window, so we're kind of always around doing whatever. So I feel like just pretty general one. I feel like we had an outdoor rink growing up, and we'd always have some good one-on-one stuff like that. I think I remember a specific time where I might have hit Danny over the boards and into the snow. So I feel like that's probably one of them.
I think he might be remembering that wrong. I think I might have put him over the boards.
Fair enough. Well, perfect segue into my next question. What's it been like playing together here for the Eagles?
It's been awesome. It was a surprise when he got traded over here at the deadline, and it was a really, really happy surprise for me. Gave me a last time to play with my brother again, so I'm grateful for that. And I can't speak for him, but I hope he's enjoyed it as well.
Have you turned him into your rock yet?
No, he's got enough games played now where he's kind of on his own. But yeah, it's been awesome, right? It's been great and very good way to kind of end the junior's career. It's been a great time playing with him. So yeah, it's been awesome.
I got to ask you here, Benny, first off, you're in BC now. Obviously, you've been in BC last year. You were part of the Port Alberni Valley Bulldogs. I got to say, whenever you're playing out here, not back at home, what's the one thing you miss most about Rhode Island that you just can't get out here in BC?
I feel like an easy one would probably be my parents are back home. So definitely miss them, kind of having them at the games. So that's a big one. Parents, siblings, dog too. So yeah, that's it.
For me, with the family answer with Ben, I also miss my parents, but nothing like the summers in Rhode Island. I've heard a lot of great things about the summers out here, but nothing beats Rhode Island summers for me.
Well, I got another fan question here for you guys. This was actually just for Ben from @Desiree McClary. Who's your favorite billet in Alberni?
Have to be Des. They're great. Des, Kiefer, and Cody. They're great to me. Always had good food, always had good times. So, definitely miss them.
And then I got another question here for you guys about the Rhode Island stuff. As Rhode Island guys out west in BC, what's the funniest or weirdest culture shock you've hit?
Ooh.
Yeah, that's definitely one I feel like I got to think about a bit.
One for me that we don't really get a lot of the mountains right down to the water here, so it's always cool. Right close to the rink, the beach is right there, so drive down a big, huge hill to the ocean, which we don't have much of that, so that's kind of a shock out here.
Yeah, I agree. Like the mountain stuff, pretty crazy, and then just kind of like the fan engagement, and all that stuff, and how much people kind of care about hockey out here. It's been pretty cool.
Next question, Benny, I'll ask you first. If you could pick any NHL player, past or present, to be your line mate for a road trip, who is it and why?
Line mate for a road trip. That's one I have to think about a bit. I think Might have to go with maybe Pavel Datsyuk. I feel like he was a pretty nasty player growing up. Always watching him with nice hands, but he's pretty good 200-foot player. So I feel like he'd be pretty fun to play with.
For me, I'd probably go Patrice Bergeron. Big Bruins fans growing up, so always got to watch him win a cup. So playing on the line with him, really 200-foot player, defensive center. So it'd be a treat playing with him.
Be careful who you tell around here you're
Yeah,
a Boston
I was
Bruins
gonna say.
fan.
I was 6 years old when that happened, when Patrice Bergeron lifted a Stanley Cup, and not my fondest memory. Now, Benny, I'd be remiss if I asked this. What are your thoughts on Ryan Staples?
Oh yeah, he's a great guy. Had a lot of fun summers with him in Rhode Island. Really good guy, good player. Just good player, good guy. So.
Yeah, Ryan was one of my captains his senior year prep school, and he was a great leader, led by example. Not always the loudest guy, but you count on him to lead by example, and he did that out here in Surrey, and we were sad to see him go.
Well, I have another very important hockey question for you guys here. What's a random off-ice skill you guys have?
Pretty good spike ball player.
Yeah, he rolled his eyes at that. You gotta tell us why here.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he's good, but I think I'd probably take him there in spike ball. But yeah, no, he's a good player. I think one thing off the ice that I feel like I'm pretty good at is, it's kind of got to do with hockey, but every guy that I kind of watch or play with, I'll know like what way they shoot, or even play against sometimes NHL guys. Like I know if they're lefty or righty. So.
Yeah, next question here for me. It's a fan question from XOX Dara Lynn. Who got in the most trouble growing up?
I'm probably gonna have to go with Danny. I think he can take this one.
I know I always like to keep my parents' lives interesting, and they know that. Just extra life into the family. Just keep it interesting.
Well, I'm sure parents will be happy to have you guys back home to make things interesting again at the house. Next question here for me. It's actually a great segue into this next question. Who is the undisputed prank king on this Eagles roster, and what's the best one they've pulled on either of you? I know, Danny, you've been here a bit longer, but Benny, what have you seen so far?
I feel like we got a group that's not too big on the pranks that I've seen so far.
The things that happen when Sean Leary leaves.
Yeah, I heard he was a bit of a jokester out here, but yeah, I think just some like Minecraft stuff. Guys are playing Minecraft, maybe breaking someone's house down. So I think that's probably the biggest prank that I've heard.
One of my favorite pranks this year from Easton Jacobs. Got some Howie's wax on, I can't remember whose visor, but just waxed the whole visor down. So he went out for practice and couldn't see out. That was a pretty good one.
How do you even fix that?
Just a lot of water, a towel, a lot of scrubbing, some elbow grease.
There you go. Well, two final questions here for me, and we'll start with one of them. If you could teleport the whole family anywhere for a week right now, where would it be and why?
Teleport the whole family. I think we go down to Naples, Florida, and just go by the beach all day and just baste in the rays with the family.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. I'd say probably where the weather's warm. So maybe Naples, Florida, maybe the Bahamas, something like that. So.
Well, we've talked about your family a lot. So how about a fan question from Mama Buck? What's your favorite part about playing on the same team?
I don't know. I feel like one of the best things is kind of always knowing that I'll not be the worst looking guy on the team. I got this guy here to take that for me. So, yeah, that's probably it for me.
I'll go a little more lighthearted answer. I like always having someone who's gonna agree with me and have the same thoughts as me, and we can kind of just bounce ideas off each other and stuff like that. It's good playing with my brother.
Yeah, that was ruthless, Benny.
Wow, hey, Benny.
That was ruthless right there. My final question here for you guys. If there was one thing, if you guys weren't hockey players, what career do you think you'd be pursuing?
We're putting you on the spot here.
Let's think. I'd like to run a golf pro shop. That'd be fun.
Yeah, for me, I think there's probably maybe an MLB player, baseball guy. I feel like I always enjoy kind of watching those games, seeing the guys snap it around. So, yeah, probably that.
I know we're at a hockey rink, but you got to agree with me here. Playoff baseball is just unreal. I mean, you never know who's gonna strike next.
Oh yeah, it's tough to beat. It was good to see my Sox in the playoffs this past year. Hopefully they'll make it back. They got a pretty good squad, but yeah, you hit it right in the head there. It's unbelievable to watch.
Not if the Jays have anything to say about it.
Yeah, you might be right there. They were fun to watch too.
A couple more questions here for me, fellas. Who on the team has the best music taste, and what song always gets turned up on the bus?
Lately traded away, but Charlie Durham was the Ox guy. His favorite song, "Just the Way You Are" by Milky. It's a good song. Always fired up in the locker room when Chucky threw that one on.
Yeah, that's a pretty good track right there. I might have to go, as much as it pains me to say it, I might have to go Danny here. He's got a couple of good tunes he plays. Rock the Casbah, I remember that was a good tune. But yeah, that's one of the better ones.
I got to ask you, Benny, obviously you're, you have your plans in stone about what you're going to do after you graduate here from junior hockey. What's the off season going to look like for you, and how are you getting prepped for next year?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of skating, Danny and my older brother, working out and stuff like that, just kind of getting ready to go.
Yeah, summer should be fun. A lot of gym time with the brothers, a lot of ice time, and then a lot of time on the course as well. Beating up on my two brothers in golf, so that's always fun.
Well, fellas, final question for you guys. It's a two-part question. First off, do you have any message for your family, your friends, your parents, anyone who may be watching this? And then the second part is any message for Eagles fans who have gotten the privilege of watching you two this season?
First off, to our parents, thank you for always supporting in us. And sometimes we don't pick up the phone, but when we do, you guys always answer with a smile on and excited to talk to us. So we appreciate that.
Yeah, same thing here. Obviously, parents, brother and sister, they've been awesome, always reaching out, and it's awesome picking up the phone, kind of getting a little reset, kind of a taste of back home. So, yeah, thank you guys for everything.
And then for the fans here, obviously we appreciate your support every weekend. It's the highlight of my week, coming out and knowing there's going to be a bunch of fans here, rowdy and fired up for the Eagles to play, and we're grateful for that.
Yeah, same here. I mean, it means a lot kind of having fans here every game. It's been great, this atmosphere here. It's been one of a kind for me. I've played in a couple of different spots, but this one's been awesome. Fans consistently show up and are pretty energetic. So, yeah, it's been great.
Well, fellas, for us, I can speak for Liam and I, it's been an honor and a privilege to have called your games together, creating those memories for your families. Danny, we appreciated having you this year. We hope we can see you again next year as a 20-year-old on this roster. And Benny, for you to finish off your junior hockey career. And, I know it meant a lot to you. It meant a lot for us to be able to, showcase your story playing with your brother. And we can't wait to see you do big things in school next year.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. It's been awesome playing here, and it's been great having you guys call our games. I know Mama Buck is pretty appreciative of all the good stuff you guys do. So, yeah, thank you for everything. It means a lot, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you guys for everything you do. Jag, traveling to the away games, calling our games, something that doesn't go unnoticed. We really appreciate everything you guys do.
All right, folks, that is Ben and Danny Buckley joining us on this edition of The Final Whistle presented by Ikonik Print. We appreciate them for their time. Tune in to the next episode of The Final Whistle as we will wrap up this season of The Final Whistle with Eagles associate coach Brady Lynn joining the show. On behalf of Liam Higgs, producer-director Mark Richard, Ben and Danny Buckley, this is your garage Lolly saying so long. We'll catch you next time on the season finale of The Final Whistle presented by Ikonik Print.